I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon the table and says, God, send me no need of thee, and by the operation of the second cup draws it on the drawer when indeed there is no need.
Am I such a fellow?
Come, come, thou art as hot as a jack in thy mood, and as any in Italy, and soon be moved to moody, and soon moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, and there were two such, we should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Why thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath more hair, or hairless in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason because thou hast hazel eyes. But I would spy, as an egg full of meat, and yet thy head hath been beaten aside as an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarrelled with a man for coughing in the street, because he hath wakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall out of the tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter with another, for tying his new shoes with an old ribband? And yet thou wilt tutor me from quarrelling.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art, any man should buy a fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple, oh simple.
By my head, here comes the Capulet.
By my heel I care not.
And but one word with... Oh, follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good den. A word with one of you.
No, and but one word with one of us? Couple it with something, make a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough for that, sir. And you will give me an occasion.
Could you not take some occasion?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort, what dost thou make us, minstrels? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance.
We either talk here in a public haunt of men, either withdraw unto some private place, and reason coldly of our grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and yet let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
But I'll be hanged, sir, if he wear your livery. Marry, go before to the field. He'll be your follower. Your worship in that sense may call him man.
Romeo, the head ability can afford no other term than this. Thou art a villain!
Tybalt, the reason that I have dogs love thee, much excuse be an appertaining rage. To such a greeting, villain I am none. Therefore farewell, I see thou be not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries thou hast done to me. Turn and draw!
I do not protest, I never injured thee, but the love that better than the canst devise, till thou shalt art the reason of my love, and good Capulet, which my name is tender, as clearly as my own, be satisfied.
O calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Allah Stasaka, carry it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What would thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter dry beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of the pitcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears, ear be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
Draw Benvolio, beat down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince has expressly hath forbidden banditing in the Verona streets. Hold Tybalt, good Mercutio.
I am hurt. A plague on both of your houses. I am sped. Is he gone and hath nothing?
Art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch, Mary. 'Tis enough. Where is my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant, for this world. A plague on both of your houses, zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat, to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue of a villain that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought for the best of the both of us.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses. They have made worms meat of me. I have it, and soundly too, your houses.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, this my very friend, have not got his mortal hurt. In my behalf, my reputation, stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my kinsman, that the Juliet, thy sweet maid of me, in my temper softened, valor's steel.
O Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds, which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This days back faith more doth depend, but begins the woe, others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, Mercutio hath slain. Away in heaven, respective lenity, and fire out fury by my conduct now. Now Tybalt, take thy villain back again. Now the late of the gravest me, for Mercutio's soul is a little above our heads. Saying for thine to keep him in our company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, thou didst consent with him, thou shalt with him hence.
This shall determine that.
On the table, and says, God, send me upon the... Okay, you guys can't switch pages like that.
Yeah, we can, dude. You just
I
messed
couldn't
up.
see it though.
Dude, I had it white like that.
I know, but I lost my spot when you guys moved it.
Well, then,
We should...
what? Dude, he was doing his long speech. I said turn it to him. Your fingers were blocking the whole thing.
Gosh, Grayson, this doesn't mean turn it.
That means look. That means he needs to
I was
see it.
looking at.
Okay, right now you're
Your fingers were like this, dude. Let me just show you what your fingers were like.
Well, I was falling apart. You damn it.
Okay, hold it right
Get
there.
away. I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
So, what?